Hello, welcome to LEV Toys. I've got some awesome things here that I got from Daiso, which is like a Japanese dollar store, but everything in the store is $2.80, which is hilarious. So it's not a dollar store, except for things that are much more. So here we got some soft clay, and I'm going to be making some things out of that. And there's so many adorable stickers. Look at these little kitties, because I'm still thinking about making a cat cafe, and little sushis. How cute are these? Hello, sushi train. So I've got all these plans. I just have to have time to make them. And these little cat stickers. I just love cat stickers. Look at this pretty one. And this one that you can write like a little note on. It's got a little heart. And this one, oh, look at this one. This one's got a little cat's butt. And you can write a little note on that too. So this is only a little bit, but this is the important one that I'm going to build today. This is like Lego, except tiny. This is the Petty Block, the Daiso Petty Block range. This is the Calico Cat. All the instructions on the back are not in English, so let's get this open and see if I can build it. It's going to be my challenge for the day, because these are tiny and I did not just open that with my teeth. Okay, all right, so instructions. All right, so that looks as clear as something that's not very clear. And, oh, look how tiny this base plate is. Oh, okay, so they're petty, which means small in French. So these are tiny, very tiny blocks, like tiny Lego. So let's see how this goes. And of course, Emma has to come in and she has to watch, because she's the crazy cat lady of the Lego friends, and her little cat Chica is also going to hang out here while we build. So here's our base plate, and the instructions say age 12 plus. So I should be okay with that, though I might still struggle because the instructions are in, I assume it's Japanese, so whatever that says, I'm going to do it, except I don't know what it says, so I'm just going to make it up. I'm going to assume it says put the blocks on as the picture shows. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, so this is not as clear as Lego instructions, so I could have a few problems, but let's just see how we go, and hopefully at the end we will have a cute little blocky calico cat. Why do those are like kind of just hanging in midair there, and these ones are hanging on top? Yeah, okay. That is not, you know how I talk about structural integrity? That does not have any structural integrity. So those are just kind of wibbly wobbling there. But of course we're going to be building more up on the top. And this is hanging off the back. This is going to be the tail, I suppose. In fact, okay. All right, so that's the tail. That is as wobbly as can be. Alright, so that's the first couple of layers. So now we need to put... This is a hard way to build. Let's just say I'm building this so that you don't have to, because this is... If you've ever thought about doing these little petty block builds, think twice, I think, because... Oh, this is so hard. So you have to layer them all over and then try and get them to stay in place. And... let's go over the top there, and everything's still loose. So this is the second layer on... Oh, yeah, okay. Alright, so it's all still loose. So we've got a third layer that goes on top of this. And now they're all being held together. That's a bit better. Oh, okay, that was a bit touch and go there for a moment, because there are bits just hanging off loose in the air. Okay, alright. So these ones, we got fourth layer, which makes them really cute. The patterning's really cute. So with the tan and the black and the white. I love calico cats. So this is supposed to go on top of these little wibbly wobbly bits, which is just easier if I take them off and shove them on underneath that big bit that we built. Maybe, let's see. No, not easier, but a bit of perseverance will get there in the end. The cat's tail keeps falling off. So let's put that back on again. Okay, alright, so we've got some little front paws, which is really cute. We've got the form of the back and the tail, and now we're making what I suppose is either the chest or the jawline. It's so weird, the instructions tell us to put these like underneath here once it's already on there. So it's easier to take it off and put them on than to try and squizzle those teeny tiny blocks underneath. Okay, so we've got a whole layer now to put here on the back. Once we've done those fiddly front ones, it's not so hard as long as I concentrate on where they're supposed to go. Okay, cute. All right. Next layer. The next layer builds up a bit more. I don't think we're building the head yet. I think we're still building the chest and the body and really creating that calico cat patterning, which is my favourite thing so far about this, because I'm finding the instructions a challenge, even though it shouldn't be that hard. I mean, we're just basically putting blocks on top of blocks, right? Okay, so we've got a pink bit in the middle here, and it's not always clear whether they want you to use one of those little corner pieces or whether they want you to use a two. So this is our layer, and now we need to put the next layer on. It's like doing pickup sticks. They just all move when you try and put some more on top. Oh, come on. Right, I have capsized them all, but let's put them all back. Which ones go where? Those ones go. Let's just put this side on first, and then I'll fix up the other side. Like I said, should be simple, but doing it this way is the hard way. All these little loose blocks that are just flopping around everywhere. And even when you put the next layer on, so this is the second layer, you've still got loose blocks on the bottom layer going everywhere. Got some little eyeballs in now though. I can tell what we're actually creating, and the little pink thing is his nose, so that's really adorable. And the fact it's so small is also adorable. They're not so small that you can't actually use them, which is good. I'm not finding them too teeny tiny. Okay, so this third layer here is holding everything together. It's made a really good little face. That's so cute. Now we're making it another layer which goes under the nose. That is just the weirdest way to go about it. So, alright. So you're supposed to just shove those on top of, so build that and then put the other built bit on top of it. That was never going to happen. So this is the easier way to do that. And then we put it here. That's kind of what the instructions say, to put it there. That looks wrong. That's totally wrong. Oh, okay, so we put it here. Is that right, or is another one out? I think it's another one out. That's cute. This is very cute, but I need to concentrate on where these blocks go. So there's one little ear, and we've got a black ear on the other side. Oh, that's cute. Oh, she is cute. Oh, she's going to make a very nice little bumpy, uncomfortable seat for Emma. Alright, even though it's not as sturdy as it would be made out of Lego, it's very cute. It's very, very cute, but you know what? Let's try and make it out of Lego, just for fun. So, base plate, we need 10 by 10, and that's only 8. So, if we do that, that makes it 10 by 10. But let's just do it on 8 by 8, and I'll just bring this side in a little bit. So it'll be a bit off. But so the cat will be sitting a little bit to the side of the base plate, but that's okay. This is just for an experiment. So let's experiment and see how we go, and see whether this holds together better in actual Lego. And I've just put another little plate on the bottom because I forgot about the tail, which has to go out the back. And I still don't think I have enough space. So we'll attach the tail when we do the body part. I can make this work. We'll see whether I can make this work. So this is the first of these layer things, which is a little bit easier with Lego because everything goes together very well. Like, everything holds together very well, but it's still not an easy way to build. But it looks great. Okay, so once again, those front paws just hang in there. But they're all right once we put the body on above. That works out okay. Okay, so the chest here is going on, and just change the angle so that we can actually see what we're doing. And all those calico markings. And we've got a cute little body happening, and now we've got to do some more of this. This was not my favourite part with the nano blocks because there's so many loose pieces. It's still hard with Lego. It's all moving around. Little eyeballs. But that was actually a lot easier in Lego. There's the little underneath of its jaw. Oh no, the perspective's terrible. I made quite a flat cat. He's so flat. So we'll just put his ears on. He looks so cranky. This is like Grumpy Cat. The Lego Grumpy Cat, because he's so squished. So the perspective's a little bit off because the plates are kind of, I would probably need to make them a double plate. I don't think a block would be right. Look at that, they're the same height. they're exactly the same height. So with the plates like that, he's just too wide. So I think a double block would work, but not a full brick, if you understand what I'm saying. So that might have helped with the perspective, and I might try that another time. Because my Lego cat looks really cranky. Okay, that was a fun experiment, which didn't turn out quite as well as I'd hoped. But I do have an hilarious looking cat now, as well as a cute little one. Alright, make sure you subscribe right now because we are almost ready to go. Make sure you leave me a comment, and I'll see you again with another video very soon. So I'll see you then. Bye!